Welcome
Welcome back,
back, friends.
folks.
Welcome back.
Another episode of Giant Goals.
This is game week 25.
Yeah,
13 more game weeks to go after this. The season is coming to an end pretty soon.
3 more months.
3 more months. And then there is no international football this time. I think there's a Club World Cup, but
This Club World Cup, isn't there a Confederation Cup? Usually it happens before World Cup, like 1 year before.
This
oh,
they stopped it.
They stopped it? Okay.
hmm.
Yeah. I don't think it was there for 2022 World Cup. I don't was it there?
I think it was there, no?
Con-
Confederation.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a Confederations Cup for this year at least. There's
No,
just a
it wasn't there for 2022 World Cup.
hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe it's again the players are playing too much, right? They
Yeah,
do
yeah.
need some rest,
Yeah.
so that could have been it. But yeah, the good part is 2026 World Cup will be in North America, so we have a
The
good chance of
tickets are
seeing.
already very expensive.
Okay, so whose kidney are we selling?
Let's see. Hopefully this channel earns money. We start making money from here.
For that, people have to subscribe, like, and share,
Yep.
Please, if you want us to go to the stadium and watch match.
I literally stayed 10 minutes walking from the stadium in Toronto. I can give you live updates from the stadium if the folks are interested. I don't have to take car. I don't have to spend on parking. I just have to walk.
Yeah, and that
So,
reminded one of my good friends, he stays 10 minutes away from the stadium as well.
Hmm.
So I
I
think
think
I could.
if you like, as we say in, and then I'm gonna switch the language. भीख मांगने का थोड़ा तरीका कैजुअल है.
casual hai.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
But
let's.
hopefully there are some interesting saucy pictures in Toronto
Yep.
where we can go and watch a couple of match
yeah,
and
yeah,
give live
hopefully,
analysis from them.
Absolutely.
hopefully.
Absolutely. I think one of the theories which I want to test out is what is faster, Bet 365 or live matches. That's
At
that's
least
gonna be.
live telecast is slower than Bet 365, and we found out that multiple times.
Yes, absolutely. 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 But yeah, let's talk about the game week 25, which is starting tomorrow. That is Friday, 2/14 Valentine's Day. And with that being said, I think Chelsea's biggest Valentine is playing, which is Brighton, where they buy all their players from.
This love affair doesn't end.
This love affair doesn't end with the likes
It's
of
always one-sided.
it's
Chelsea
always
buying players from Brighton.
they've showered their love on Sanchez, they've showered their love on Kukurea, and their most
Even
expensive
manager, right? Graham Potter
Graham Potter, and their
and Kai
most expensive
Shade.
signing in Moises Caicedo. I
Yeah,
Is he the most expensive or is that Enzo Fernandez?
they were both 100 million plus. I'm
Hmm.
not sure. I guess it was Enzo, but Kai Shade was also 100 million. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So the love affair continues tomorrow. Brighton
Hmm.
after beating Chelsea 2-1 in the cup. What do you
Hmm.
guys think? What will happen tomorrow?
I think same scoreline.
Same scoreline? Wow, that's a bold prediction.
I think
Uh, I'll go
Chelsea
for go ahead with the numbers. Amir.
was that.
What would be the score line? What do you think the score line will be?
So yeah,
2-1?
2-1 for Brighton.
2-1 for Brighton. I'll go for a 2-2 draw.
I'm gonna go with a 2-1 Brighton win as well.
Okay.
Yep.
It could be Brighton, but again, like Brighton are very unpredictable.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
They were exposed badly by
Forest.
Nottingham. Yeah, Nottingham Forest.
Yep.
So you don't know which Brighton will turn up. I'm hoping actually it's a draw because they are very close to United on points, and if they drop points, then we'll have chance to go a bit higher up on the table.
Hmm.
There are
Hmm.
4 to 5 points, uh, at least close the gap to top 10 if they drop points.
Hmm.
So let's see.
Got it. I think the main thing with Brighton this match, right? They've won very. I think it was like a week back. Yeah, it's a week back,
Hmm.
right? When Brighton won against Chelsea. So
Yeah.
that victory is too fresh for them, I think, to just like the impetus is with Brighton. That's why I think
Hmm.
me and Amaya are going with the Brighton win. And then in the recent time, right, Palmer has just dropped off. He's not
More than
playing.
Palmer, I feel it's Jackson's form which is affecting Chelsea. Like he's still creating chances, but Chelsea are not able to finish those chances. I know
Hmm.
he's not been as effective as he was in the first half of the season,
Yep.
but he's still uh, getting them chances, but the strikers aren't turning up.
And
And Sancho is starting to turn to his United form over there as well. So,
I think Jackson is now injured, so Nkunku will
mm,
start.
mm,
So it would be Nkunku who starts, and Nkunku hasn't been playing well for Chelsea at all. He is
no
not
doubt.
converting chances. So
There were rumors about him leaving Chelsea in winter window with United being heavily linked to him.
yep, I think
So
there
he's
was a
not
swap deal being between Garnacho and
Garnacho and Nkunku. But
The
he
audacity.
was so he was and Nkunku was very good with Leipzig. That's why they paid big money to land him here, but he hasn't showed up his form in Chelsea.
I'm not sure why all the German or like players who are performing in Germany like Kai Havertz, like Nkunku are just coming to the Premier League and just flopping.
Timo Werner being the biggest example.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%, 100%, 100%. But yeah, let's see. I'm if Chelsea get beat this time, what do you think Maresca comes under immense pressure to hang on to his job?
There
I
would be pressure on
I
him
don't think so.
already.
Like they will sack him or anything. They're still in contention.
Hmm.
Still, European spots are like open for them.
Yep.
You know, uh, I think they will hang with him.
Hmm.
They'll for some more.
His job won't be under threat unless they have a massive drop off and finish outside Europe, like Amir said.
Yep.
Uh, unless they finish outside European positions, he will hold on to his job. But then Chelsea as a club are very volatile, and even like they were known for sacking their managers under Roman
Abramovich.
Abramovich,
Yep.
and Todd Bowley, I feel, is more uh, uncanny when it comes to his decisions,
Mhm.
be it
Absolutely.
spending on players or be it getting the managers out.
Hmm.
So Maresca will always have that at the back of his mind,
Correct.
Yep.
or any Chelsea manager, whoever, if Maresca
Yep.
goes and some new manager comes in, the 2 to 3 year cycle where like even if the manager performs good at the end of 2 or 2.5 years, he's let go. What happened with Mourinho, right? It's been happening since Mourinho
Yep.
time.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
I think we can begin with Leicester versus Arsenal, the first game on Saturday, 7:30 Eastern kickoff.
Yeah.
What do you think,
Big
Amay?
news. Havertz will miss the rest of the season now.
Yep.
So that's one more injury to Arsenal after Saka. A big injury, I'd say. Like I know he
After
misses a lot of
Saka, after
chances.
Jesus.
Jesus,
But
yeah,
do,
even
do
Jesus,
you
yeah,
do you
Jesus.
guys think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
But he is still crucial to their play, and they don't have
Yep.
a striker. They'll have to rely on Waneri, Ethan Waneri up front right
Yep.
now.
But even he
Uh,
doesn't play as a striker, right? He plays from the
he's
right.
more as a winger, yeah.
Exactly.
So they don't have an out. They were struggling with a striker. It was very loud and clear that they needed to go for a striker. And now with Havertz injury, they won't have a target man up top.
Yep.
Like even if he
Exactly.
misses chances, he's still there, right? Like he
Yep.
still can score sometimes.
At least he engages one defender with him.
Yeah,
Correct. And then the unfortunate thing, right? Havertz is injured when they were not even there. I think they were doing something in Dubai and he's got injured,
yeah,
which is even more painful for a team, right? Like you
right.
go out to like have a change, enjoy the warmer weather, and unfortunately he's out for like the rest of the season, which is unfortunate for him.
I have never understood this habit of teams going to warmer weather when they still have to come back and play in cold, you know.
Yeah,
I just
Yep.
don't understand. That's I think that's like a more like a PR and like
they might
sponsorship thing.
like again. The sponsor, the stadium is Emirates. They're
Emirates,
Yeah,
sponsored
yep.
by
yeah,
Emirates. So,
exactly. So sponsorship thing and PR thing, but I think like people like teams should focus on staying there, playing in the same conditions. You
Yep.
know, that's very unfortunate.
Yep.
and
So
it's
what
not that long of a break as well, right? It wasn't
exactly.
like a 2 week, 3 week
Yeah,
break that
yeah,
they can
yeah,
go there and
exactly.
enjoy warmer weather. Their bodies will get time. Their bodies won't get time to get adjusted to both the weathers. even there'll be some kind of jet lag. I know it won't be a lot,
Yep.
but I believe the difference is still 3 hours between UK and
Yeah.
the Middle East.
Middle East.
Uh,
Yep.
so that will also affect their body somehow.
Yep.
The flight duration, like I believe it will be easily 5 hours plus flight for them.
Mhm.
Yep.
So all that factors taken into consideration, is it worth to go and like I know PR, but if you see for the players, is it worth to go and
Yeah.
train there?
I
A
don't think so.
manager
It's worth it.
basically should have a say in something like that.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
Mhm.
it's his team. But
Yep.
yeah, I think Arsenal will win. I'm guessing 1-3
Hmm.
Arsenal.
1-3. It is. Sushan, what do you think?
Uh, Leicester, they were good against United in
Yep.
midweek, and unfortunately they were knocked out of the FA Cup.
Yep.
I feel, but again, like Arsenal, I don't see them with Saliba and Gabriel at the back. I don't see them getting many chances.
Hmm.
0-3 to Arsenal.
Wow. I'm actually going to go for a score draw, 1-1. And not because I want Arsenal to drop points. It's, of course, I want them to drop points. But I kind of hear Havertz injury. They don't have proper
Mm.
strikers. Leicester have been showing some kind of form in the last like 2-3 weeks, and they are desperate, right? Because Southampton have won.
Mm.
They still, like, Leicester can go down. But if they win or draw, and if Wolves lose the match, they are just 1 point away from from relegation.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the bottom clubs, right?
Mm.
So you have Southampton at 9 points, you have Ipswich at 16, Leicester at 17, and Wolves at 19, and then
Yeah.
it's West Ham at 27. So that difference is too big for any club to catch. But if they win, or even if they draw, they come very, very close to Wolves, and they might just avoid relegation if they just go above Wolves. That's why I think they might get a result here.
Mhm. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
So let's
That
go with
would be a big dent in Arsenal's
yeah,
title
yeah.
challenge.
Yep.
Title hopes,
Title hopes.
not
Exactly.
chances, hopes, I would.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's go with Villa versus Ipswich.
I think this
Uh,
good, Sushant.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I think this might be a 2 or 3-0 victory for Villa. Again, Villa struggle when they play midweek and then again play Premier League. But because I've not played this week, all their full team is rested. I think they'll win this 3-0.
3-0. Okay.
Yep.
So, what do you think?
Uh, it should I go for a 2-0 or 2-1 Villa win, actually.
Hmm.
I'm guessing Delap might score one goal for Ipswich. And there would be goals from Villa anyways. Like Lokin mentioned, they haven't played midweek, so they'll be fresh. I'm hoping Watkins and Morgan Rogers, they both score, and Villa wins 2-1.
I'm
Amay, what do you think?
I'm going to go with 2-0 for
Okay.
Villa, and I'm thinking Rashford will score.
Hmm. Interesting call.
I think
Again,
he needs to step up.
he was again criticized in his last game.
Yeah, yeah,
For the I think it was he was the main culprit when they crossed the ball and they were.
yep, yep,
I'm not sure
yep.
if they scored or
This, no, I don't think so. They scored, but it was very close, and people were saying like he was just jogging around,
jogging.
you know.
Yep.
But
Yep.
Let
I
the
think
other
he
club
needs to
let the other
silence.
clubs notice as well what Rashford was doing.
So yeah, I think he needs to silence them. He needs to show them that,
He has the talent, no doubt. Like he's
of course,
supremely
of
talented,
course, of course.
and it's evident from a very young age, right? Like when he
Yep.
broke through into Man United squad. I remember the two matches, like against Arsenal, it was
And Michelin.
and one in Midtjylland. So both the games he was electric, and he has shown that form over the years, except for the past couple of years.
Yep.
Yep.
So his body language seems to have he seems to have lost his confidence. He doesn't want to put as much energy in tracking back.
Yep.
And he's playing like an ordinary winger, but has an attitude like Mbappe.
Yep, yep, yep.
I think one of the things which United have, and then I'm gonna shut up about United, is once Rio Ferdinand does this, get the contract out,
Yeah.
let him write whatever he wants, then all the problems start. So
There are a few people who we should totally silence. One is Rio, one is Scholes, and one is that United fan.
Trey,
What's his name? Trey.
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 Damn
Oh,
him. Yep.
Scholes is still okay. Like Ferdinand, I know
Man,
he's
Scholes as
very
a pundit is like totally opposite of how he was as a player.
yeah, but then there was some shithousery between him and Neil Maupay, and I wouldn't expect player like Neil Maupay to come up and talk against
Seriously.
Scholes.
But
And
he
then
kind of
again,
deserves it,
Lisandro
man.
Martinez.
He
Lisandro
Yep.
deserves it.
Martinez too.
I don't Scholes as a pundit, I don't like at all. Like he doesn't talk well. He doesn't.
He's basically Micah Richards of playing, and Micah Richards is like Paul Scholes during a player. So
Yeah.
during his punditry.
Micah Richards, I wouldn't say he's an excellent pundit. Like he's known for his witty and casual nature. Like I
Yep.
wouldn't call him an expert. Gary, more like Gary Neville
And
and Carragher.
he is
Carragher.
mainly known as a breast lover.
Yep.
Yeah,
They've sent a t-shirt also for him. I
yeah.
think what are you guys saying? So looking at the fixture, right? Fulham versus Forest. Do you think this is where Forest start losing their grip?
I will go for a draw here.
Yeah.
Fulham versus Forest. Maybe 1-1 draw or 2-2. 2-2. Let's put it 2-2.
2-2. Okay.
Another 2-2 draw. Yeah. There are like Fulham are also scoring. Forest are also scoring goals.
Yep.
I hope it doesn't turn out like the match what happened to Brighton. I know the Forest were at home, but I hope it doesn't turn out that way, where Forest just go berserk and start scoring goals for fun. But I'll hope for 2-2 draw. But yeah, Forest will start dropping points when we are coming towards a crunch. They had a tough time in the FA Cup
Yep. Against
uh,
Exeter. Yep.
Exeter City. Yeah. So I see
The-
them dropping some points.
What do you, so again, a question here. So they play Newcastle United away next, at St. James's. Do you guys think this is it for Forest? Their top four challenges will come to an end this time?
I don't think they will still be in top four, I feel, by the end of
Okay.
the season, but title challenge for sure.
Hmm.
I think they are going to start losing. So I'm gonna go with 3-2 for Fulham or even 3-1 for Fulham.
Wow.
You know,
Big call. Big call.
because I just think like they had a really bad match in FA Cup, and this is where they slide. And upcoming matches, I'm sure they have they are in
Where do
their
you see
mind
the
as well.
goals coming for Fulham?
Wilson, maybe Muniz,
Jimenez?
Jimenez, Muniz. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Muniz scored on the
Jimenez is
weekend.
there. Like I feel maybe 2-1 or 3-1. Like
Wow.
I'll go with 3-1.
Hmm.
So
I'll actually go for a Forest win. They did not do that well against Exeter, and that's because I remember when Forest lost badly against Bournemouth at home 1-4. They literally killed Brighton 7-0, and that's why I think. But I could be wrong because they've played on the cup. They've played 120 minutes and they have taken penalties as well.
yeah.
And I think their keeper had to be substituted. Matt Sells had to be brought on. That could
Yeah.
have an impact, but I think with the form their forwards are in, like Chris Wood, Elanga, Morgan, I think
Hudson-Odoi.
Hudson-Odoi, as well as Morgan James, I think, or James. I'm not able to get the name, but
Morgan
he's
Gibbs-White.
Morgan Gibbs-White. I was like, why is Morgan Pierce coming in here? But yeah, I think they might be too strong for Fulham. So I'm going for a 1-2 or to Forest.
Don't let Piers Morgan come into your ears.
I thought so.
Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't talk any sense at all.
I think this is the second biggest match of this week, which is Man City versus Newcastle. I think the biggest match of this week is Spurs versus Manchester United.
Yeah.
That's
But
a relegation match, right?
or I think that's the end of might. But But let's see. Let's discuss Man City versus
I'd
Newcastle
still
first.
say Man City versus Newcastle is a bigger match,
Yep.
considering both the teams,
What
what
they're
they're in
fighting
store for
for.
both the teams. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
both
And
want
what,
European spot.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So I think Man City, Newcastle, uh if I go with, I think it's Man City's win 2-1.
I'm actually going for a Newcastle win 1-3.
Whenever you say that, Man City loses points for sure.
So, so here's my reason, right? And Sushant, I'll let you do your KDB after this, like let you talk. So, my thing is, City have played a very, very grueling match on Wednesday. Their confidence is absolutely at the rock bottom. Uh, and Newcastle are good in confidence. They defeated Arsenal 4-0 in the Carling Cup. Isaac is on fire right now. Gordon is playing really, really well. I think they'll kill Man City's defense. The only caveat or the only chance that doesn't happen is Nico Gonzalez plays, who's a new signing for City,
Hmm.
and he puts in like an amazing performance. But I don't see City winning this one. Sushant, sorry, over to you.
No, good observation, and yeah, even I feel it will be a Newcastle win. A tight game, but then City's defense. Isaac is on. Firstly, Alexander Isaac is on a roll. City's defense has been leaky. You saw them conceding two goals at the end against Real Madrid, and they would be short of confidence. That defender Kusanov did not have a brilliant start to his career at City, where he got a yellow and he conceded a goal within the first few minutes of his debut.
Hmm.
Uh, and Isaac will tear this apart. Like he is on such a role that he's scoring at any chance he gets.
Yep.
And even Anthony Gordon is putting in very good performances, so it won't be an easy thing for City defense to stop them. Uh, Nico Gonzalez, I still feel like when Pep signs players, it takes time, except for Haaland, but it has taken time for his players to settle down to his demands. And this, like, 2 3 matches is not a good time for them to just put in a to adapt to Pep's system, because like we mentioned in the previous videos, he trains his players like they are robots.
Yep.
So he wants that kind of perfection from them, wherein they are wherever they have played, they will come and adapt to his system.
I actually had
And
a sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I know my point was, some players have taken time. Like, even if you remember going back to Joao Cancelo when he
Yep.
signed with City, it took him a year. Like, he did not play many matches in the first year, but then he played well in his second year. Same
Hmm.
with Jack Grealish. Like, first season he was nowhere to be seen, but then in the treble season he came and he played very good. And after that he's not played. That's another topic. But he it takes a year at least for players to adapt to Pep's system.
Yep. I actually had a one question for both of you. So, considering we discussed about Ederson in the previous video, in and the shocking performance against Real Madrid, what do you guys think? Does he start for City? So I'll give you both the options. Start him, he's low on confidence, he makes mistakes, or drop him, shatter his confidence completely that you have lost faith in him, and play Ortega, who is not at the same standard. What do you guys think? What should Pep do, and what he might do?
Pep has been rotating his keepers, right?
Yep.
Like, I have seen
Yep.
Ortega playing a few matches, and again, he's also mistake ridden. He is not like a Jesus when it comes to saving everything, or like he's not a very good keeper too. But Pep, if he loses confidence in his players, he just lets them be on the bench.
Yep.
He doesn't. I feel that he doesn't care what happens to them, what their mental state is.
Yep.
You've seen that with Calvin Phillips. He
Yep.
literally called out the player on his weight.
Yep.
You see Leroy Sané let go. Like, if Pep lost confidence, and he was let go at a very young age.
Yep.
Yep. Even
You've
Gabriel
seen
Jesus, like didn't
Gabriel
have a
Jesus,
striker, didn't play Jesus. Yep.
even Julian Alvarez. Like, his motive was different, but then still, again, he was let go at a very young age. And then you have Raheem Sterling as well. He was scoring goals. Then Pep suddenly felt he's not fitting his system, let go, and for a decent price. I wouldn't say for a good price, but a decent price. But Pep is known for his ruthlessness.
Yep. 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 I,
So
I feel the same. I think he will want to play his best team, and at the point, I don't think so Ederson is there in that team. as a goalkeeper. So yeah.
So basically, okay, so both of you are of the same opinion that Ederson will be dropped for this one and Ortega starts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
What
right.
do you think, Sushant? What will be the score line?
Score line, I'll give one. I'll go with 1-3 as well, or 1-2. Let's go with 1-2
1, 2.
to Newcastle.
Okay. So next up is Southampton versus Bournemouth.
The most free scoring side in the Premier League right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I think there might be a shocker in here, but I still think Bournemouth will tear them apart. If Southampton
So
has,
shocker, you mean 7-0 defeating Southampton 7-0?
well, I mean it's at their home, so they have to get past that 15 point mark.
6 points away. So you never
Points
know.
away. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So I think but I'll still go with 3-1. I mean 1-3 to Bournemouth. Um, but I'm expecting Southampton to do better actually.
Sushant, what do you think?
Uh, 0-3 to Bournemouth. I don't see Southampton scoring many goals.
I'm actually going to go for a 2-1 victory for Southampton. And my theory is, or there is no theory. I think Bournemouth's manager has been given the manager of the month,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony Raiola, yeah.
and the manager of the month curse will come and bite him. Because anytime someone is given like the manager of the or the player of the month, there is something wrong which happens, and I think this is the match where this happens. So just being superstitious, not being or being I'm not a lot I'm not superstitious, I'm just being a little stitious.
Suspicious.
So Michael Scott. So yeah, I think Southampton shock Bournemouth. So let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
West Ham. This is
London.
This time
actually
under
a
Graham Potter.
tricky.
London match.
Yep.
It's a tricky game. I think at home, West Ham. I think it will still be like I'll go with 1-0 for West Ham.
Hmm.
Uh, just because they are playing at home. Brentford, not really, that consistent. So yeah, let's see.
Uh, what's the score line, Amna? I'll give you
1-1.
1-0.
1-0.
1-0.
I feel West Ham's performance again, like both the teams are not on a consistent run of forms. West Ham have a new manager in Graham Potter, uh, but considering it's a home stadium, I'll give it one. There would be goals because even Brentford have players like Johan Visa
Mbeumo.
and Mbeumo who are scoring. Uh, so I'll and even the so yeah, I'll give 1-2-1 to West Ham, or just for the home advantage.
I think same here. I'll also go for a 2-1 West Ham, and Brentford have not been great away. Had it been at home, then it would have been a different ball game. But yeah, 2-1 for me as well.
Okay. So next up, Palace, Everton. What do you guys think?
I think this might be a score draw. 1-1 all for me.
Uh, Everton had a terrific result, even though referee helped them. Rather, referee helped City
Yep.
by not siding, by not giving decisions for Liverpool. Uh, but then again, Crystal Palace, they had a good time out against Man United, where they defeated us, and both teams are playing decent football at times. So let's go with 1-1 or even 0-0. I'd say 0-0.
Hmm.
I'll
Interesting.
let Everton win this time.
Hmm.
The Liverpool draw, it's just really fresh, and they must be pumped already. So I'll go with 1-2 for Everton, hoping that they will win. And I really want to see Everton not go down.
I think Everton are pretty safe.
Everton are safe. Everton
Yep.
is safe. Yeah.
Yep. Wolves
Only
versus
team
Liverpool.
probably in
Sorry.
contention for going down would be Wolves. Like there are
Wolves.
four
Yeah.
teams: Wolves, Leicester, Ipswich, and Southampton. But above that, everyone's safe.
Yep. Wolves. Liverpool versus Wolves at Anfield. I think I'll go first. A 3-1 win for Liverpool.
It should be a straightforward game for Liverpool.
Yep.
They've had rest as well. They weren't playing mid.
Mhm.
Did they
No,
play
they
midweek?
they
Oh,
they played
Everton.
Everton.
Yeah,
Sorry, Everton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everton. Yeah.
But still, again, and Arne Slot is out for this game, right? He's on red,
Yes. Yep. He's on red card.
and
I think it will
even
be
Curtis
challenged, but
Jones.
yeah, even Curtis Jones on a slot, but I think they'll still win this.
But yeah, it should be a comfortable victory, no doubt. I'll also I'll go for 3-0.
Even I'll go for 3-0. I think it's too easy for
Hmm.
Liverpool,
Except
even without
if
their manager in the dugout,
except if Michael Oliver just spawns out of somewhere. So
Yeah, yeah. Next
I
up,
think the
uh,
biggest match of the weekend.
yeah, biggest match, the 13th number title, So what do you guys think? Who will win the 13th number?
Man United, hands down.
It's
Then
down.
hands down. And I think this is bye-bye Mike. I've told this for the fourth time. So
Fourth
I'm
time the
not
champ.
I'm not sure if I'm jinxing him. Like he's like that Apple snooze button. So I think Man United win this comfortably.
Ange is on a borrowed time. Ange is on a
Yep.
borrowed time.
Yeah.
Yep. And just on a borrowed time, to be honest. And with what Amarim has done with the team, right? With the likes of Ahmad, with Garnacho. I think Garnacho was amazing in the last match when he came on against Leicester.
Leicester.
So yeah, I think this will be a straight win for Man United. So 1-3 for me.
1-3.
Yep.
Wow.
I believe last time around it was Mickey Van de Ven who made a brilliant run from defense to attack, and then Man United players were found lacking pace, serious pace against a centre back. No doubt, Mickey Van de Ven is pacey, but still, like Ange, after that Spurs, they were in a terrific form at the start of the season, but their wheels have come off. Ange is on a borrowed time. They are, except for Europa League, I believe they're out of all the competitions.
Yep.
So 1-2 to United. And United players, like Loken mentioned, right? Amorim make sure that in big games, and even though United lost to Spurs in Carling Cup, Carabao Cup, but still, like the performance that the team put in, that was brilliant. They showed fight, and I believe that that hunger's intensified right now, especially against big team in away fixture. There's no pressure of home stadium, home fans. The players seem to play more freely in away fixtures. So I'm hoping for 1-2 to United.
Amay, what do you think?
Everything he said.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm hoping United should win. I'm actually thinking United will keep a clean sheet, but maybe not. But
clean sheet has been a problem for United for quite some time.
Exactly.
Like, we were good at stopping goals at the start, but then after that, I remember Onana being one of the top 2 or 3 keepers with highest clean sheets in the league. But since December, that hasn't been the case at all.
Yep, exactly. I mean, with our main defender out, I think we have to bring in some kid, to into the system. So let's see. But
I'm hoping for the 2K. Like there are many youth prospects who are doing well. Like we have Chido Obi Martin. He's a striker, no doubt. But he recently scored a hat trick in under 18 fixture, like just yesterday. So I'm hoping to get him integrated in the first team as soon as possible. Because
I think he is training with the first team.
Yeah, he's training with the first team. So I'm hoping that he's there on the bench. At least he gets some minutes on the pitch before the start of next season. That will boost his confidence. And I am pretty sure he'll be involved in preseason heavily. And then the other signing which we made, Aiden Heaven. So I'm hoping to see both of them turn up. And even Joe Ugal had played well in chances that he got. So let's see.
I believe Martin is coming from Arsenal, right?
Arsenal, yeah.
And he's a striker.
Arsenal. So we got 2, Martin and Hayden.
Hayden as well.
Even is from Arsenal as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
Hayden Heaven.
Okay. Are both strikers or
No, Heaven is defender, I think CB.
okay. Okay.
if
Got
I'm
it.
not wrong.
Yeah, Arsenal and striker, they don't that I don't think
Mm.
so that even sounds right? No wonder they let him go. Like I think
Yeah.
they just want to play with like a false nine forever. So
Yeah.
let's see.
And
I
then
think
the next like Liverpool basically has two matches.
yep.
Mhm.
Another big match, I would say. So what do you guys think? What will happen?
I think pool draw points here. Uh I think they draw or lose this match. That's
I'm going for a draw.
same here. 1-1 for me.
I'd say 2-2. There would be
Hmm.
goals.
Yep.
Both teams have players capable of scoring goals. So I'll go for 2-2 draw.
I'm actually going to go with Liverpool win again. I don't think so. They're gonna drop points much. Probably they'll drop points against maybe like City or someone, but not against other.
Uh, but remember, Aston Villa's pushing for a European spot too.
Yep. No,
And
I agree. But then they have like another game as well, right? So, uh, I
And they
think
made big signings in the January transfer window.
yep.
and the kicker is so Liverpool play Aston Villa away, then they play City away, and then they play Newcastle at home.
That's what I thought.
I think this is
Big
the
fix.
time where the title might be decided.
Yeah,
Yep.
very,
Except
very
if
good.
And I think they are pretty much there. Like in their head, I think they've won it already. So I'll still go with Liverpool win.
let's see, it might be an interesting game week.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's see what happens, and yeah, we'll see you on the
Thank you for joining us.
Please do
Let us
comment
know
your
your thoughts as well.
predictions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
please do
Please
comment your
make your
predictions as well.
predictions. We'll love it. Thank you.
Thank you. Please do
Thank
like,
you, guys.
share, and subscribe
Yep.
so that we can afford our tickets to
The
the
World
World
Cup.
Cup 26.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
so
We have
much.
a year and a half. Yes. Thank you.